When it is all said and done, when this season is over, when the applause has faded and the noise has settled, what will remain? Not what you owned, not what you posted, not the title or the following or the accolades. What will remain is what you built in the lives of the people around you. This is your legacy session, and today we are speaking not just about the life in front of us, but about the lives that come after it. Say every word like someone who understands that what they do today echoes forward forever. I am building something that outlasts me, a legacy of faith, character, and purpose that echoes forward. My life is not just for me, it is a torch I carry and pass on to every person who comes after me. Every choice I make today is writing a story that will be read long after I am gone. I take my purpose seriously because my legacy is built one ordinary day at a time. I am breaking cycles and building new ones. What starts with me will bless generations I will never meet. My name will stand for something: integrity, love, excellence, and faithfulness. I am not building for applause, I am building for permanence. The seeds I plant with intention today will shade someone I have yet to meet. I steward my gifts, my relationships, and my resources with legacy in mind. I refuse to live small when I was created to leave something large behind. My legacy is not what I accumulate, it is what I contribute. I think generationally. My decisions ripple forward into lives I cannot yet imagine. The discipline I practice today is the inheritance I leave tomorrow. I am someone whose presence makes people better and whose absence leaves a mark worth feeling. I honor those who came before me by building further than they could have done alone. My legacy is already being written in how I treat people, how I show up, and what I stand for. I do not need to be famous to be significant. Significance is built in the quiet, faithful moments. I am raising the standard for everyone who carries my name after me. Every act of excellence I commit to is a brick in a foundation that will hold long after I am gone. I live with the awareness that someone is watching how I handle this season. Legacy is not something that happens at the end. It is what I am building right now. I take care of my mind, my body, and my spirit because legacy requires longevity. I choose depth over popularity because the things that last are always the things built with substance. I am leaving behind something worth inheriting, not just wealth, but wisdom, character, and love. The generations after me will have an easier road because I chose not to take the easy one. My story matters because someone else's story depends on mine being told. I build with excellence because mediocrity leaves nothing behind worth keeping. I am part of a lineage of purpose. I carry it, add to it, and hand it forward. What I do in obscurity today will speak loudly in the lives of people who never even knew my name. I am a legacy builder, a cycle breaker, and a generational blessing, and I take that calling seriously. I manifest a legacy so rooted in purpose that it continues to produce fruit long after my season ends. I manifest the wisdom to build with eternity in mind, prioritizing what lasts over what merely impresses. I manifest the discipline, consistency, and excellence that legacy-level work demands every single day. I manifest the breaking of every generational cycle of lack, pain, and limitation that ends with me. I manifest children, students, mentees, and communities transformed by the investment of my life. I manifest that every gift inside me is fully developed, fully deployed, and fully surrendered to a purpose greater than myself. I manifest a name that stands for something long after the conversation has moved on. I manifest the relationships, resources, and platforms needed to build what I was placed here to build. I manifest generational wealth, not just financial, but intellectual, spiritual, and relational. I manifest the courage to build things that will not be completed in my lifetime and the faith to build them anyway. I manifest that the seeds of integrity I plant now bloom into harvests my family walks through in freedom. I manifest a creative output, books, businesses, art, music, teaching that outlives the body it came from. I manifest the removal of every distraction that is keeping me busy but not building legacy. I manifest that the standard I set becomes the floor that the next generation stands on. I manifest deep, honest mentoring relationships where I pour everything I have learned into someone who needs it. I manifest a life so fully lived that it leaves no room for regret and no shortage of testimony. I manifest the humility to receive from those who came before me and the generosity to give to those coming after. I manifest that the ordinary faithfulness of my daily life accumulates into something extraordinary over time. I manifest that my community, my city, or my corner of the world is measurably better because I was here. I manifest the long view, building slowly, building well, and refusing to sacrifice substance for speed. I manifest that every hard season I have walked through becomes a map that guides someone else through theirs. I manifest a legacy of love, the kind that is remembered not for what it accomplished, but for how it made people feel. I manifest that future generations speak my name with gratitude rather than with grief. I manifest the strength to keep building on the hard days when the results are invisible and the work is costly. I manifest that what I begin in faith, others will finish in abundance and never stop being grateful for the start. I manifest a life of significance that does not require an audience to validate it. I manifest that I steward this season with such excellence that it becomes the defining chapter of my story. I manifest the full inheritance of everyone who poured into me. I carry their sacrifice forward with honor. I manifest a legacy so rich in love, wisdom, and impact that it echoes through every generation it touches. I manifest that today, this ordinary moment is where the extraordinary legacy begins. You are not here by accident. Your life is not a footnote. It is a chapter in a story that started before you were born and will continue long after you are gone. What you do with today is your contribution to that story. So do it well. Do it with love. Do it with the knowledge that someone you will never meet is counting on the choice you make right now. Build your legacy, one faithful day at a time.